Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Levine. You want to know a way to help you have an easier Christmas? If you would like to take my idea, which I did last year, I'm going to leave a link in it where you can see last year's and how it turned out. But let me tell you, I came up with an easy way. If you are still one of those older people like me, and trying to remember everybody's Christmas, I found the easy way to do it last year. And I think if you didn't hear of it yet, you might like this idea. Last year, I got the bright idea, and I did it with my two sons and their wife here and not too far from me. I had asked them earlier, and I've already done it, and I'm going to go one step further this year and include my daughter and son-in-law that live in Florida. So let me tell you how I did it. First off, I made sure each one of them was ready to participate. And then I said to them, I said, if I give you the money, will you go shop for the other person? The brothers bought for each other, and the daughter-in-laws bought for each other. And then we all came to my house and sit down and open the gifts. And I got to see what they bought for each other with my money that I gave them. It was so easy. I want to tell you, I'm going to do this again and again. I did it. I'm doing it this year. You can decide the amount of money that you want to spend. You might not have but a certain amount. You make it $10, make it $20, make it $30, make it whatever you want it to be. And, you know, it's a challenge, maybe even a smaller amount. But I got to thinking, the boys know what each other like better than I would. And they would get something that they would really like. And the girls too, you know, they're in a younger age bracket than me. Well, so that's what I did. But now this time with my daughter and son-in-law in Florida, I'm sending each one of them money. And Willie is going to buy for Gail, and Gail is going to buy for Willie. And then, of course, they will probably video it for me where I can see what they spent my money for them. I think that is such a fun idea. To me, it is. It saves the wear and tear on my brain trying to figure out what in the world am I going to buy these. And I don't want to just buy something that they might not like. Now, let me go ahead and stay one step further. Now, I do have a granddaughter that lives here close, you know, and if I see her, and I have the two young granddaughters, I will be giving them a little gift here in this area. Now, the ones that live away, this is what I've done for them. My grandson and his family, and my granddaughter and her family that live Florida and Nashville area. I, one time a year, try to send a gift. I go online and find, and I'm always looking for bargains. You guys know me. If you've watched my videos at all, you know I love to find a bargain. So I go online and find something and have it sent to each one of the families. And I don't do it at a certain time. It's not Christmas. It's not birthday. It's a unbirthday, un-Christmas that they get a package from Grandma Peach. Great Grandma Peach. And that's just a little fun thing that I've been trying to do. I think they enjoy it, and I enjoy it. I feel like I'm at least doing something for my great-grandchildren. You know, when you live away, you have to think of ways to make it easier for them. How you like my beautiful background? It'd be nice to be all sitting there all around with your children. But if you're not, and if you don't have anybody to buy for, maybe you can buy something for yourself. If you don't have a gift you're going to get, you know, something that you like, that is, if you can afford it. Now, if you can't, and honestly, People ask me what I want for Christmas. I don't even know what to tell them. You know, I usually just, it's a surprise. And I don't really expect it. I mean, it's not at this time of my life. I'm not asking and wanting a lot of gifts. Although I do have a little gift in there from my daughter already. But I can't open it till Christmas. Okay, I hope I've given you a good idea. Now, you might like this idea. I'm going to leave a link in this video. I'm going to leave two videos in the description. You can go to each one of me telling about what I did last year. I had my little Silas with me last year, I think it was, in the picture. And that's when I was telling about what I was thinking about doing. And then I have the video where my kids, my two boys and their wives, came here and opened the gifts. And I have little clips of them opening their gifts. At the end of this video, there are a few pictures of last year. I hope this has given you a good idea of something that you can do to make your Christmas easier. Now remember, it's not the amount. It's not the amount. So don't say, oh, I can't do it because I don't have this much money. You can choose the amount you want. And probably the smaller it is, they can have a challenge and look for bargains. You know, there's all kinds of bargains to be had out there. Okay, thank you so much for coming. If you would, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and enjoy this special time of year. You know, really, it's not about all these presents. It's about the birth of Jesus. I always like to remember that because it's a wonderful time of year. We get out to do all these other things, but the real reason we have Christmas is the birth of our Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Don't forget, Jesus loves you.